the keyhole will remain incomplete. It is time she awakened.
Whoever you are, let Riku go. Give him back his heart.
But first, you must give the princess back her heart.
What's...
Don't you see yet? The princess's heart is responding. It has been there all along. Kairi's heart rests within.
Hello all and welcome back to Missildine Online in our continuation of the Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 remix right on the PlayStation 3 on our channel. Now you can see that we're getting ready for a boss fight coming up. And again, this is another one of the episodes that I actually have to do post-commentary with because all of my audio was gone. Super gone. So this episode is going to be a little bit longer, but that's only because that I was able to edit it down so that I could fit a lot into it. And what I had planned was actually only about I think a 7-minute video, and I didn't want to do that. So I didn't. As you can also see, our health and everything else is really bad. So, and there's no save point nearby, so I'm just going to use a Mega Ether just so that we have that. Especially because the boss fight that's coming up actually kinda relies on having MP. And I think it's also important that you just check out your items, see what you have in stock, and I would highly suggest having Mega Potions and Mega Ethers equipped for what is to come. Also, you could customize Gravira to your bars if you want. I'm not, but you should and could. Because we're about to fight Maleficent.
I'm afraid you're too late. Any moment now, the final keyhole will be unsealed. This world will be plunged into darkness. It is unstoppable.
We'll stop it. After coming this far, there's no way we're gonna let that happen.
You poor, simple fools. You think you can defeat me? Me, the mistress of...
God, I love Maleficent. So the big target in this fight is going to be the platform that she's actually on, and right off the bat, what you want to do is cast Gravira right on her platform. It'll knock her down, lock onto her, and just unload with her. I would suggest using an Ars Arcanum right off the bat, and don't mess up and do hit triangle so that you can keep bashing her. Eventually, she's going to summon comets from behind her. Comets, I should say. That's actually what's coming through right now. However, if you stay attacking her, they're not going to hit you, and even if you do, most of the time you can just block it away. Eventually, though, she's going to have enough of you sitting on her platform and she's going to blast you away. Now, I'm going after these defenders, although you really do not have to do that. I'm only doing it just to stop a little bit of the damage flying around. But after taking her down a little bit more, she'll also summon in Dark Balls. You, again, don't have to worry about them. They do drop a little health, but nothing major. She's going to go from side to side, and you basically don't want to give her too much room. I'm actually giving her too much room right now, to be honest with you. Through a Mega Elixir, because I forgot Mega Ethers. Again, Gravira on her platform will bring her down. You focus on her. We got her at half green. Can we take her down in this little go? If I do Ars Arcanum, and down she goes. And Sora leveled up, as well as Donald and Goofy. And down goes Maleficent. Not that hard. And Donald learned cheer. And we get Ansem's Report 5. That means everybody in the party now has cheer. Great. So, I would highly suggest at this point to use the save point. Believe me, trust me on this one. Use the save point, and you also want to put Beast and Donald in your party. That is who you want. We're also going to equip Beast with, I believe we give him the Inferno Band on this one, just so fire and dark damage are reduced by 20%. I don't know off the top of my head if the boss we're about to fight uses that, but it's worth having. It's also mandatory, absolutely mandatory, that you have Strike Raid equipped on Sora. You could equip Ars Arcanum as well. I do, and I do use it in this fight, but it's not a huge necessity. What is definitely necessary is absolutely Strike Raid. Everybody else, it doesn't really matter, as long as they have, Second Wind equipped is always good, because they will be dying a lot. And, of course, make sure you check your items and make sure all of those are good and stocked. Mega elixirs are pretty useful to bring. Mega potions, obviously, are good to bring. I would save your elixirs for a little bit down the road. As soon as you're all stocked up on items, get prepared to enter the dark portal left behind by Maleficent.
Do you need some help?
Riku!
Yes.
That doesn't sound like Riku.
But unlike yours, this Keyblade holds the power to
Who are
unlock people's
you?
hearts. Allow me to demonstrate. Behold! Now, open your heart. Surrender it to the darkness. Become darkness itself!
WTF, bro. And Riku disappears.
This is it. This power. Darkness. The true dark.
And get ready for one of the coolest boss battles we have had so far. And that is against... oh my god, the best boss. It is Dragon Maleficent. Maleficent the Dragon. I don't even know, but... it's so beautiful. And basically what you want to do is as soon as this fight starts, obviously jump away because she's going to stomp on the ground, and you want to jump on her back just like most of these big bosses like this, and you want to just strike raid her face from behind. I would suggest waiting until she stops, but honestly it's really hard to do that. There is ways to position yourself so that you can always get in a hit. You'll see a lot of times we actually don't do that. But stay away from Maleficent's face and keep hitting her with strike raid from her back, and this fight will be over in no time. As you can see, now she knocked us off and she actually hit us, and she's gonna blow all that fire in front of her. You want to stay out of that fire, do not get hit by it. And obviously when she spins around like that, your strike rate is not going to hit her, so unfortunately we miss with a lot of it, including obviously our judgment. But that's okay, we can just keep strike rating until we're out of MP, and we'll just be just fine. Now, there will be times when she will do this, which is she cast all of these fire things to come around, and these are going to spin around, and they're actually going to own in on you. Hopefully, most of the time, they won't actually hit you. As you can see, none of those actually hit me, which is really great. And if you can, I would suggest going in for the kill, or not the kill, but just get a few hits in. Don't land in the fire, because it does do a massive amount of damage, especially if that attack that she just used would have hit us, that would have killed us. And if you can get an Ars Arcanum in there right in the face, see what you can do, and stay away from that fire. That was so close, we almost died. As you can see, Beast and Donald are down as usual, and we'll get back up there. Watch out for her tremor things that she does. And of course, just stay on top of her as much as possible. We could use a Mega Elixir. Honestly, it's not a good idea right now. I would suggest saving that. I'm going to save that anyways for an emergency, even though I am out of MP. And you'll see, it actually comes in clutch in about 2 seconds. So we hit her, we're hitting her, and she's going to do this, and can we bring her down? No, we can't, but that's okay. And hopefully none of this fire hits us. We can kind of dodge all of it, which is really cool. That's just how awesome we are. And, we can't do strike raids, so let's see if we can get into hits. And oh, look at our health, look at our health. Oh my god, that's so scary. Mega Elixir real quick. There we go. Whew. And we can finish her off hopefully right here. Just go in for the kill. Don't worry about health. And can we do it? And we did. And Sora leveled up twice in this fight. Defense up, max HP up, and learned counterattack. Badass. Badass.
How ironic. She was just another puppet after all.
What?
The Heartless were using Maleficent from the beginning. She failed to notice the darkness in her heart eating away at her. A fitting end for such a fool.
And we get the Fire Glow, which is actually a summon. I believe one of the last ones, in fact. And just go back out of the portal and you'll see that this new doorway will actually open up right by the save point, which is really great. That's actually where we need to go. But make sure you save and make sure you have abilities equipped. You can see obviously what I'm doing right now for that. We can actually lose stun impact because the boss that we're about to fight you won't have time to use it, nor will you have time to use Strike Raid, but Second Chance is definitely useful. Sliding Dash is absolutely useful. Ars Arcanum and Counter Attack is necessary. Counter Attack is super, super necessary. And, of course, make sure that you have elixirs equipped on everything. And, of course, you can lose the experience ring if you so choose. You don't need it. And you can skip all of these. I don't know why I bothered fighting these guys. It really doesn't matter. Just keep going on your way through. We have a lot bigger things to deal with here in the Grand Hall. So upon entering the Grand Hall, you will see the keyhole area that Riku and Maleficent were at earlier, way off in the distance there. And that's actually where we need to go, is that dark, foreboding-looking thing. Now, you'll notice that this room is very, very cool, but look who's all frozen all around it. It's all the 6 princesses of Heart. But remember, there's 7 princesses. So there's Alice. We haven't seen Alice in forever. Jasmine, of course, is here, and Cinderella, and Aurora, and everyone. I don't know why Ariel isn't one from Atlantica. I actually don't know why she's not considered a princess. She is indeed a princess, so I don't know. I guess 8 princesses of Heart sounds weird. And of course, we'll just run up here because, you know, naturally. Goofy's locked out. Sora doesn't notice.
Kairi! 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 Open your eyes!
It's no use. That girl has lost her heart. She cannot wake up.
What? You're not Riku?
The keyhole cannot be completed so long as the last Princess of Heart still sleeps.
The princess? Kairi's a princess?
Yes. And without her power, the keyhole will remain incomplete. It is time she awakened.
Whoever you are, let Riku go! Give him back his heart!
But first, you must give the princess back her heart.
What's...
Don't you see yet? The princess's heart is responding. It has been there all along. Kairi's heart rests within you.
Kairi's inside me?
I know all that there is to know.
Tell me, who are you?
It is I, Ansem.
Ansem, the same one we've been collecting the reports from. Interesting. Or his reports, I should say. And bye, Donald.
So, I shall release you now, princess. Complete the keyhole with your power. Open the door. Lead me into everlasting darkness.
Coolest moment.
Sora!
Oh, it's so cool. thumbnail.
Forget it. There's no way you're taking Harry's heart.
And now you have to fight Ansem Riku, I guess. And he is super fast, hits super hard, and I messed up big time in this fight. So what you want to do is use Ars Arcanum at any chance you can, and do not worry about using elixirs. Use as many elixirs as you want, and beat the living crap out of Riku. If you don't, he will. So stay on top of him as much as possible. Now, I would also highly suggest casting Arrow on yourself. I didn't do that at all, not once in this fight, and I absolutely should have, but I didn't, and that's okay, I guess. I did cast Cure a lot, though, because all of his attacks hurt like hell. So just keep hitting him as much as you can. Try to stop him from doing most of his attacks. He is similar to how he fought before, but much, much faster, and he also has the those type of attacks right there where he uses basically darkness to try to kill you. And you don't want to be near him when he does that right there. You don't want to be near him for that at all. And of course, sliding dash will actually help us close the distance when he does get away from us, so that's always good to have. And look at that, we already got him into the green. And let's see if we can get an Ars Arcanum into him. Oh my god, he's almost dead. So we want to watch out for these. And now he's going to do this, where you basically want to get up and glide. Now, I actually glided the wrong way, so he hit me. And obviously you can see that does a lot of damage, and so does his finishing move there. And let's see if we can get an elixir off before he hit us, which we were able to do. If he would have hit us there, though, the fight would have been over. And this Arcanum will finish the fight, and we level up. And we learn the awesome ability Ragnarok.
The keyhole! It won't work! The keyhole's not finished yet!
What can we do?
Maybe we gotta go wake Kyrie up.
I think you're right. If we can free her heart... But how? A Keyblade that unlocks people's hearts. I wonder.
Sora? Sora! Hold on!
And all the hearts returning to the princesses. What happens to Sora now? Kyrie's awake. Oh boy.
Sora!
And you play as Kyrie now for the rest of the game.
What's happening to me? Falling into darkness.
Sora? Are you really? No, he can't be. I won't let him go!
So, you have awakened at last, Princess. The keyhole is now
And that
complete. You have
must
served
be
your
Ansem.
purpose, but now it's over.
Do you think we can stop him all by ourselves? I don't know.
Impossible.
No. You won't use me for this.
Riku!
You've got to run. The Heartless are coming.
What about the keyhole? Let's just get out of here!
Now we have control of this heartless type creature. We're a shadow. Why would we possibly be a shadow? It's a little strange. Now from here you just want to keep going down and head all the way back down to the the entrance hall, which we went to before. So, just keep falling, and eventually you'll be able to get easily to the entrance hall, which is obviously right in front of us, but we can't make it because we're a damn shadow. And we'll use the crystal that will bring us up here, and then once we have control, we want to go and continue on our way to this little area. And luckily, there's no other Heartless here to hurt us. If that would even happen. I don't know. I can't leave them behind. We can't stay here. A Heartless is after us. It's a shadow. Goofy. I'll take care of him. Aye, that was a terrible Donald voice. What was that? And just run towards them as the shadow.
Sora? Is that you? This time I'll protect you.
Kyrie, thank you.
Sora!
Go now!
Come with us.
I told you before. I'm not.
Ah,
leaving
Beast, you're
without-
so stubborn.
Now go. The Heartless
think?
are coming.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Tell me what happened. So the darkness is flowing out of that
Yes.
keyhole.
Squall. Leon.
No wonder there are more and more Heartless everywhere. The only way to stop
kill them.
is
Seal the keyhole, right?
Maybe, but no one knows what will happen once it's sealed.
Well, we can't just stay here. We have to do something. I've got a friend back there.
What do you mean? What could possibly
That's right.
happen?
You have one more friend to worry about. Riku's Keyblade must have been born of the captive princess's hearts. Just like that keyhole you saw. Of course, without Kairi's heart, it remained incomplete. Once that Keyblade was destroyed, the princess's hearts should have been freed. Don't worry, Sora. If anyone can save your friend, you can.
Thank you, Leon, for explaining everything to us because we were too stupid to catch it. Now we can come here and talk to Aerith, and she's just gonna be like, oh, I think something's holding the darkness back. We have to close the keyhole before the darkness overwhelms us. What could possibly be holding it back? If you talk to Kairi, she's also not gonna say much. She just wants to know how Riku's doing. If you talk to Yuffie, she says that new types of Heartless are popping up all over the place. Apparently, new types of Heartless are coming all over from Hollow Bastion. So that's interesting. And what does that mean for us and our many fans? That was a Futurama reference. And you'll see that entering into this square, you'll notice that there was a bunch of Heartless there. But we're just going to skip ahead to talking to Sid, which is where we had to go. But apparently we can't get to Hollow Bastion because there are Heartless swarming it. Our ship would be devoured. But there is a hidden gummy ship, as Sid is saying, that he hid in the secret place, secret hideout thing 9 years ago. So what we want to do is we actually want to head all the way to the secret hideout, which we're at right now in the 2nd district, or kind of. And you'll see back here that there's actually a white trinity mark that we want to use. And that will make a chest appear. If you open up that wonderful chest, you will get an Orichalcum. And of course you can just skip talking to Kairi and go all the way over to this sun. And this is precisely where Sid hid his gummy piece. And we get a Navi Gummy. And just go back over, and as soon as you get close enough, conversation will pick up with Kairi. We should rest up. Okay. But she has something for you, Sora.
A light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, your grandma's story, right?
That's right. We were together.
You know what's funny? I looked everywhere for you, but you were with me all along. Finally, we're together, Kairi. Now, it's time to get Riku back.
You think it'll ever be the same again between us? Riku's lost his...
When I turned into a Heartless, you saved me, remember? I was lost in the darkness. I couldn't find my way. As I stumbled through the dark, I started forgetting things. My friends, who I was. The darkness almost swallowed me. But then I heard a voice. Your voice. You brought me back.
I didn't want to just forget about you, Sora. I couldn't.
That's it. Our hearts are connected. And the light from our hearts broke through the darkness. I saw that light. I think that's what saved me. No matter how deep the darkness, a light shines within. I guess it's more than just a fairy tale.
Well, let's go.
You can't go.
Why not?
Because it's way too dangerous.
Come on, Sora. We made it this far by sticking together. You can't go alone.
Kairi, even if we're apart, we're not alone anymore, right?
I can't help?
You'd kind of be in my way.
Okay. You win. Take this. It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Don't worry, I will.
Promise?
Promise.
Don't ever forget. Wherever you go, I'm always with you.
You better keep that promise, Sora. And we will get the keychain, the Oath Keeper, which is really, really, really good, actually. And we get the trophy, Oath Keeper. Fantastic. And this is a new scene, I believe, introduced in the final mix version. And there's no voice acting, though. Is this the afterworld? I'm not ready. Not yet. Not until I see Sora and Kairi one last time.
Riku, can you hear me? I'll be there soon.
Who is that?
I have the other Keyblade. The one that belongs to this world. I've been trying to get through to you, but the darkness in your heart kept me away.
Who are you? What's happened to me?
Your heart won the battle against darkness, but it was too late for your body. That's why you're here. In this place of darkness where hearts are gathered.
So what do I do?
The door of darkness will open soon, but it's a door we can't enter. It has to be closed from both sides. To do this, you need 2 keys and 2 hearts. Maybe you're here for the same reason I am. Maybe it was fate.
Fate, huh? You seem to know everything about me, then tell me. Are Sora and Kairi okay?
Don't you feel the echoes of their hearts? You already know the answer. Look inside your own heart.
Okay.
Oh? Oh?
That was my attempt at a voice. I am not good at that. Nope. So I'll just show you real quick. The Oathkeeper raises max MP by 1 and enhances magic and summon power, capable of dealing a string of critical blows. And we're gonna go right to the Magician's Study. Obviously I'm talking to the fairy godmother. We talked to her because we got that fire glow from Dragon Maleficent, and if we talk to her, bibbidi bobbidi boo, we learn the summon spell Mushu. And for getting all of the summons, we get Donald's Lord Fortune staff, which is a very, very good staff. And I can actually show that to you right now. Look at that, a staff strong in both physical and magical power. Raises max MP by 1. Totally getting equipped! And of course, you can come over here and save if you so choose, but it's not a huge deal. You can talk to Merlin if you want, though he doesn't have anything for you just yet, but soon enough he will, and then we can leave the Mystical House and head all the way back to District 1, where we can talk to Sid and give him our Navi G piece that we picked up for him over in the Secret Waterway. And he'll install it and come on back and talk to us all big and mighty like. Kid, I gotta say, I wish you didn't have to face all this danger. Bring it. Danger's my middle name. And just board your gummy ship when you're done. There's a new warp hole near Traverse Town. I wonder where it leads. Some weird powers emanating from the worlds. Might be worth revisiting some places again. And you can look at the worlds, and some of them have actually doubled in Heartless strength. But we're going to set a course for the warp hole. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, never give up, never surrender.